Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lina and today I'm just going to be doing a quick comparison of the Glossier and Flower Beauty. I'm dropping them. They're very hard to hold. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Glossier Cloud Paints and the Flower Beauty Blush Bombs. I bought some similar shades, but I didn't want anything that was like an exact dupe, just so I don't have like repeats in my collection. So I'm going to compare the colors that I do have and the formulas of both and kind of like swatch them on my face so you can see. Also, I have like a weird reaction going on in my eyes right now. I don't know what I used, but something did not agree with my poor little eyes. Okay, so I'm going to start with the two shades that don't have a pair, and that's going to be the Blush Bomb in Bitten, which is like a raspberry shade. This one I guess you could compare to the Glossier. They have a raspberry one as well. I believe it's called Haze, but I'll put it like right here maybe. And then I'm going to use my Glossier Beam on the other side just so you guys can see what these two look like on the skin. So this one is a little bit dark for me, honestly. And this specific shade of, oh my gosh, see? Did you see how little I put? And it's just like insane. Anyway, this specific shade of these blush bombs is really like fast drying, really dry, and it's, I would say, a little bit patchy. Like if you try to put it on over foundation or anything else, it for me tends to grab up and make me just look like a little bit like sick or something. It's just got too much of a purple undertone. I was hoping it would be a little bit more like, I don't even know, red. I don't know what I was hoping for. But I think that this would be a beautiful color on darker skin tones. It's just not for me. And then this is Beam. It's like a nice orangey color. And the Glossier Cloud Paints, at least all of mine, have a very similar formula. They're all very thin and easy to blend out. They're not super creamy. They're definitely, like Glossier says, a gel, and they dry down to, I would say, like a semi-matte. Like it looks very like fresh and natural, but it's not like dewy or anything like that. So you can see that this one is, I mean, when I try and touch it, it's like a little bit sticky. It's not, I don't know, not the greatest in my opinion. This one is completely dries down really quickly. The Cloud Paint is one that, they're both, I would say, a sheer coverage, but the Cloud Paint to me is a little bit more, like you can see my skin underneath, and this one is just a little bit more pigmented, but obviously that is a color difference as well. Duh. And then I'm gonna remove these. I will be right back to do the next colors. Okay, so my face is gonna start to get really red from this because my skin gets easily irritated. But my next two are gonna be the Flower Beauty Blush Bomb in Bubbly and then the Glossier Cloud Paint in Puff. And these are both what look like light pinks, but actually they're slightly different. Bubbly is going to be a little bit more of a lilac color. I'll put that on this cheek. And then Puff is definitely more of a baby pink, and it does not have the same like purple undertone that the Bubbly shade from Flower Beauty has. So if I blend this out, you'll see that it has that really like slightly purple undertone. I don't know why they are so pigmented. And then this is Puff, which just blends out to a really pretty baby pink. So this one is Puff, and I'm gonna try to blend this out. So you can see it has a little bit more of a purple undertone because it's bringing out the, I would say, the gray from my skin on this side, whereas this side has a little bit more like warmth to it. So that's the difference between these two. They're both very light pinks, and I would say that the Flower Beauty side does have more of like a tackiness to it, and the Cloud Paint is already dry. And another thing I want to say about these is when I have used them, towards the end of the day, I can still see my Glossier Cloud Paint, but I cannot see the Flower Beauty. And this actually seems to make my foundation wear time shorter as well. Like where my foundation is, it'll like, or where the blush is, it'll pull my foundation off, if that makes sense at all. Like even if I try and set it. So, and then I'm gonna do the last two shades right now. My last two are gonna be Flower Beauty in Pinched and Glossier in Dusk. The Dusk one is definitely more of like a terracotta, and Pinched turns out to be a really light peachy shade. That's gonna be way too much, shoot. So I'm gonna take off some of it. I put some of it onto my hand, and then, oh no, I forgot how liquidy this is. Okay. Okay, so before I blend these out, I want to show you guys the color differences. So this is Pinched on this side. As you can tell, it's definitely got, once you start applying it, it's more orangey than what the tube appears. And then this is Dusk. So definitely like a brown nude, like terracotta. And I'm gonna try and blend these out now. Let's hope for the best. And if you know Cloud Paint at all, you know that the amount that I just comically got on my face is obscene. But the nice thing about Cloud Paint is like you can apply so much of it and it still looks fine. And honestly, the shade Dusk is one of my favorites for like if I'm not wearing any bronzer or any foundation or anything, just because it makes a nice, like nice, healthy, like ruddy color. And then I do really like Pinched as well, but I have noticed if I'm trying to wear bronzer and like highlight and all that stuff, it doesn't show up. Like it's way too sheer of a color. But as you can tell, it's very pretty. So that is the face swatches. I'm gonna put little swatches of all the colors on my arm, and I'll play those right now, just so you can see the little color variances and the slight formula differences. The blush bombs are definitely a little bit more of a dewy finish, a little bit more tacky. And the ColourPop definitely dries down to a satin finish, I would say. It's not matte, it's not drying. It's a very like healthy, your skin but better finish. And I'm going to finish by saying that I really enjoy the Glossier better than the Flower Beauty, even though the Flower Beauty is, I think it's around $10. I'll put the price right here. And the Glossier is, I think it's around $16. Again, I'll put the price like comparison. I would rather pay for the Glossier for my lifestyle. I just feel like it works better, but of course everybody has their own personal preferences, and make your own decisions, I guess. I don't really want to tell you one way or the other, but that is my opinion, and I hope you enjoyed this really quick review, and I'll see you in a video super soon. Bye guys!